Let's quickly talk about Triton Digital. And is the service worth it? Is the platform worth it? Here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. One thing we love about Triton Digital is that they're constantly innovating. And in our view, it's one of the best audio advertising software tools when it comes to dynamic audio ad insertion. See, when you think about programmatic advertising, when you think about programmatic audio advertising, you want to think about a player such as Triton Digital. And in the last few years, they have been really doing a lot of great innovation. And we love the innovations that they have introduced in their capabilities, their modules. This is really cool. And they actually deliver one of the industry's most comprehensive stack of advertising solutions and modules in our view. And so what they do is they are really helping you. If you're an advertiser, they will helping you leverage the power and reach of audio, and most importantly, audio streaming services to actually monetize your content. And so when you think about Triton Digital, you have key features such as dynamic targeting, dynamic ad insertion, you have marketplace integration, you have live audio ad advertising, you have on-demand audio ad advertising, and you have podcast advertising. So you have a constellation of options here. This is just fantastic. And we love this a lot because it brings flexibility into the industry. And if you've been in this industry for as long as we have been, you know that flexibility is really important. So by the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. And we love having convos every now and then about players such as Media Math, Triton Digital, and in today's and Basis Technologies for that matter. And in today's conversation, we want to focus exclusively on Triton Digital. And here are the pros and cons I want you to pay attention to. When you think about Triton Digital, the pros are you have powerful revenue optimization models. You have huge audio inventory. You have global reach. And really, the global reach is really one area where Triton Digital shines a lot. And they're able to give you a constellation of options here in terms of scalability. This is really cool. And what about the cons here? They don't have a self-serve option as of now, but I'm sure they're probably working on it. I mean, who knows? I mean, they have teams of engineers in-house. They're really kicking ass like crazy. So I'm sure they will come up with something real quick. And they do have a high minimum ad buy. So if you're listening to me right now and your budget is kind of limited, you don't want to go to Triton Digital right now. No, you want to wait a little bit. When you grow, when your monetary bandwidth goes up a little bit, then you can contact Triton Digital. Hey, listen, it's just part of the game. That's how they want to position themselves. They want to make sure that you have not a consequential ad budget, but you have something decent before you contact them. So overall, I want you to think about a great player when it comes to programmatic audio ads, but also when it comes to native ads. So they are giving you a set of contextual tools to bring your ad game to the next level. Let's talk about the value added here. So the thing is that when you think about Triton Digital, you're thinking about a player that is really trying to make a difference on a lot of fronts. Like they have unrivaled technology. That's true. We have actually analyzed the technology. The technology by far is great. The only problem is that they have some occasional glitches when it comes to integration with third-party apps. And we have also seen some glitches in terms of when you have a high volume of ads, when you have a high volume of inventory in the system tends to have a few glitches, but those glitches are not structural. They are sporadic in our research. So this is what it is. But so when you think about Triton Digital, they have a great technology. We love the fact that they have a broad, so their stack of advertising solutions, when you really think about it, in terms of depth and breadth, it's just amazing. Man, I'm telling you, it's just amazing what they're able to deliver to the market and to bring this at a very fast pace. It's just wonderful. So they are actually bringing a stack of advertising solutions to help you leverage the tremendous power and reach of audio streaming. So audio streaming, that's where the game is really at. The game is really at when it comes to delivering audio content to your audience. You also have a tool that is reliable, scalable, and sophisticated. What we love about Triton Digital is that they're constantly innovating. And they have built a team that they have built a tool, rather, not a team. They have built a tool that's able to work in a variety of environments to super serve the needs of your clients and the needs of their clients also, and to support any audio streaming strategy. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Triton Digital, and we're talking about the amazing work they're doing and some of the things they can improve on as well. Okay, because nobody's perfect, and so we certainly believe that they can do a lot of things, especially when it comes to reducing their the ad buying budget, but also in terms of the sell side capabilities. And if you're a publisher, you will love Triton Digital because they actually provide some of the best, DAI technology on the market, like dynamic and insertion technology on the market. So as a publisher, you are able to monetize your content through the dynamic insertion of targeted audio ads, providing a more engaging and personalized listening experience for your audience. So this is kind of cool. And this is where like Triton Digital, in our view, is kicking a lot of ass because they are bringing a new game in town when it comes to programmatic audio ad serving. And the cool thing is they're doing a lot of work for advertisers also. Now, the way we analyze Triton Digital, we think their offer for publishers is a lot better than the offer they have for advertisers now. When it comes to advertisers, right now, Basis Technologies and Media Math is a little above, in our view, a little ahead of Triton Digital. But hey, listen, Triton Digital is still doing some great work here. So they are able to help you reach your audiences in targeted, meaningful way which in other way helps you get a higher ROI on your campaigns. And I want to talk to you now about the features. See, the thing is, when you have a player such as Triton Digital, you will love the features they have. Why? they were really giving you a customary set of solutions that allows you to deliver a bespoke experience, a bespoke sonic experience to your audiences. And if you've been following us for a while, you know that we pay a lot of attention to demographics and geography, right? So your audience, how do you resonate with your audience? You want to pay attention to that duality, demographics and the demographics and geography rather. And Triton Digital does a great job. And really, I mean, it's amazing what they do. It's really amazing because they are able to combine the elements of operational efficiency with the latest technology, like the AI driven technology, to give you a platform that does a lot of things. For example, in terms of solutions, they have the Triton Audio Marketplace. Boy, this is a great marketplace. Really great. Why? Because here you have one of the world's first programmatic audio marketplaces. So you having a platform that aggregates audiences at scale across podcasts, streaming, and now broadcast radio. So they have a new tool called Jelly or Jelly. I think it's Jelly. And what they do is that it's an integration that helps you actually do everything in a very seamless way. And you also have a marketplace that enables publishers and advertisers to transact across all forms of audio inventory, which makes it a lot easier for advertisers to plan, buy, and measure cross-platform audio advertising. So this is really cool. And Triton Capital also does one of the features we love with this platform is the live audio advertising. So you are able to basically, you're able to plan your advertising beforehand, because Tap Live is the pioneering advertising platform that Triton has, and allows you to monetize live audio content through dynamic ad insertion. So again, going back to what I said about the DEI. So DEI is really a key area where Triton Digital is trying to really resonate not only with publishers but also with advertisers. And so this is really cool. By the way, boss, I want to really quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Triton Digital, and this is an in-depth review. And one thing I want to say also is that in addition to Triton, the audio marketplace and the live audio advertising, you also have to think about the on-demand audio advertising, which enables streaming audio, which enables advertisers to reach their audiences faster. So this is really cool. And I want to talk to you about other features that we love with Triton Capital. Capital. Triton Digital. There's another company called Triton Capital. That's why I'm just saying that. Now, Triton Digital. The thing is that they also have podcast advertising. They have they would really do a lot of work on the SSP, the supply side platform, and they also have they have the Jelly broadcast radio solution. Now, in all those three, where they really kick ass, where they really resonate deeply with their customers, whether you're speaking about advertisers or publishers, is on the podcast side of things. They are doing a great job on that end. Like, it's just fantastic, and they were really way ahead of Basis. They're way ahead of Media Math. They're way ahead of all the other players in the industry, and so they have a tap podcast capability. They really is sort of like one of the pioneering advertising platforms that allow you to actually have a continuous monetization of current and back catalog podcast content through the dynamic insertion of timely, relevant ads. So they're really doing great there. Now, Triton Digital rather. Why am I saying digital? Why am I saying capital again? So Triton Digital has some work to do on their yield up supply side platform, the SSP. Because here, what they're trying to do here is that they're trying to build a platform that actually will aggregate broadcasters, podcasters, and music streaming services. Now, right now, it's really fine, but it could be better. And the reason why Triton Digital is having a little bit of problems is because it's hard. I mean, having been in this industry for the last 25 years, we know it's hard to actually aggregate around a table, around common goals and common purposes, broadcasters, podcasters, music streaming services, among others. They have different goals, and some of them may be conflict laden. So it is still a work in progress. Same thing for the Jelly broadcast radio solutions in our view. And the thing is that they have so Triton has recently integrated Jelly, one of like a great technology solution for the global radio market. So what they do now is that they are providing solutions for radio broadcasters to manage ad operations, media planning, and buying for broadcast radio inventory. So this is kind of cool. But again, this is a work in progress also. But the podcast advertising part is really solid. Let me talk to you about the integrations. So if you were to go with a Triton Digital, there are some integrations that you will love, and we love the fact that they have a series of integrated tools. And see, when you think about integrations, you got to ask yourself what your goals are and your willingness to connect. Like at what level of granularity, not only granularity but also emotional. At what level of emotional intelligence would you want to connect with your audience? And you also, again, going back to what we said, you have to think about geography, think about demographics, and within demographics, you have to think about the gender of your audience. And so this level of granularity is what Triton Digital really does a great job at helping you in terms of audio streaming, for example. So basically, Triton Digital is making sure that your audio content is delivered seamlessly and in the highest quality. And when we talk about seamlessly, what does that mean? It means that with no challenges, but also to the right audience at the right time. Because see, when you think about seamlessly, it's not just about the quality of the delivery, but also it's also about the timing, and also about the adaptability of the audio content. So Triton Digital has built a platform that actually gives you a simple and reliable audio streaming, capability. You have unparalleled support. So in addition to technology, Triton, their teams of engineers and customer support customer support agents, they will help you by giving you they'll help you all along the way. They will help you from A to Z, and they are constantly introducing innovations in terms of the integrated tools. And so the thing here is that they want to make sure that you have access to the latest and most flexible audio streaming technology so that you can solve your challenges today. And we love the fact that we love the centrality. So when we analyze Triton Digital, we love the centrality of things. In other words, you're having all tools under one roof. Think about that. This is really cool. this is really cool because see, you don't have to go through multiple platforms or multiple dashboards. You can actually centralize everything, and you can do with Triton Digital. You can actually take care of your streaming, podcasting, advertising, audience measurement, and audience engagement. You have all those tools under one roof, working in perfect synergy. Fantastic. I want to talk to you about an important element. If you were to like an important feature in Triton Digital is the audience measurement. And audience measurement is kind of important because if you are in this game in terms of the programmatic audio for the long run, whether it is native audio ad or programmatic audio ad, if you are in this game for the long run, you really want to pay attention to audience measurements. I'm talking to you about the set of analytics, for example, right? You want to know what's working, what's not working, so that you can really change things around, you can tweak things around. It's all about having a constant, I would say, an ongoing constellation of tweaks, constellation of trials and errors. So in the end, you know that you're going to get something very wonderful. And that's what you want to think about. So Triton is really bringing you a constellation of differences here. And I'm talking about positive differences. So for example, they have something called trusted digital audio and podcast measurement. They have rigorous quality control. They have true census measurement. And then they have pioneering podcast metrics. And so out of those four, out of this quartet that I just told you, the true census measurement is really where Triton Digital is shining. The other three, not so much. I mean, they're working hard. They're trying to improve things, but not really that much. So, but they really do a lot. They really shine wonderfully when it comes to their true census measurement capabilities. What is that? Well, they provide you with something called webcast metrics. That's basically census based. So you have the most accurate and consistent audience listening data across all devices, including smart speakers, desktop, mobile, TV, tablets, and other interconnected devices. So no samples, surveys, or panels are utilized. So we're talking about real data. And again, this is where Triton Digital is bringing their expertise. They're bringing its team's expertise, its acumen. They have accumulated over several years of research, of trials and errors, of tweaking. And this analytical capability can really help you if you're a publisher or if you are an advertiser. You are basically getting access to good quality. And also, and so when we talk about Triton metrics, this is another part when we talk about audience measurement. And so you have Triton streaming metrics, you have webcast metrics, you have at the national level, you have webcast metrics at the local level, and you also have Triton streaming rankers. So you can see that you have a catalog of tools that are going to help you in the end optimize your ROI and make sure that your revenue, if you are a publisher, or your cost if you are an advertiser, is really optimized. I want to talk to you about another area where we've seen the genius of Triton, and it's in podcasting. I think I said this before, that podcasting is an area where Triton Digital, it really shines. And basically, when you think about Triton Digital, I want you to think about a state-of-the-art comprehensive technology platform that helps you support your podcast strategy. And again, here I'm talking about not only publishers, but also advertisers. So advertisers, if you want to go through the podcast medium to reach newer audiences or reach existing audiences, you will love what Triton is offering you. If you're a publisher and you want to actually monetize your content, you will love what Triton is offering you. So the thing here is that, again, we're talking about an all-in-one. We're talking about a complete audio management solution for podcasters and radio stations. Okay. Because sometimes in the industry here, you have some players that give you like things piecemeal. Like you have one player that has an API that covers one section of the value chain, and then you have another player that gives you another API that covers the value chain of covers one portion of the value chain. And the thing here is that Triton Digital is saying, listen, we don't want that. We're gonna come up with something better. because we know our stuff. So they've done research, and they and of course their research is still ongoing though. But what they came up with is just fantastic, because they gave you an all-in-one. So you have a complete platform that has an enterprise level tools. You have a powerful, scalable CMS platform to support large networks within a wide array of users and shows. You have a platform that's very comprehensive. You have state-of-the-art podcast ad tech, and you have a tool that is trusted by industry leaders. So when we talk about state-of-the-art podcast ad tech, what am I talking about? Well, you have to understand, if you are in the podcast industry, you know that sometimes efficiency is important, and you want to have the technology to deliver enterprise level podcasting capabilities, right? You want to deliver the precision, the flexibility, and reliability needed to support your monetization strategy. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And in terms of the platform capabilities, when you think about Triton Digital's podcasting platform capabilities, you are able to have automated transcriptions. They offer turnkey monetization. They actually give you streamlined publishing and sharing. You have robust analytics. You have a secure distribution. This is really good. And we also love the fact that you have effortless audio capture and intuitive editing. What does that mean? It means that if you are whether you are a newbie or whether you are an experienced podcaster, you will love the fact that you can actually stitch on-air broadcasts with chapter and ad markers to create a publishable and monetizable podcast. You can fine-tune your audio using the intuitive online drag and drop audio editor. So this is really telling you how brilliant Triton really is. So our verdict after analyzing Triton Digital is that this is a great platform, a fantastic platform. You should consider them if you believe that they actually are serving the specific needs of your goal. Like if they're really helping you reach your goals. Especially for us when it comes to podcasting, Triton really is great in terms of podcasting, but also in terms of programmatic ad and ad management. So this is kind of cool. But you got to have the research. You got to have not the research. You got to do some research, of course, but you got to have the budget for it, though, because Triton is not cheap. Not cheap at all. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just quickly giving you a review of Triton Digital, and I give you the overview, the value added, the features, the integrations, and the verdict. Thank you. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.